I see. A very beautiful girl standing before me. Hello everybody, and a glad hand to you, my friends, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, the game where the girls are made up and your emotions don't matter. Anyway, we're getting back into this, where we're finally going to see Monica's poem. What could it possibly be? Well, let's read it then. Jeez, dang, that's long. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What? Wait. So this started out as like a murder. Then it turned into a murder mystery. And then it turned into the poem? What just happened? Those... the 10 seconds it took me to read that just flipped me around like 5 times. That was... It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. See? Like that? That's a murder. Someone's just been shot. And the bullet hole in the wall is what they see. I peer inside for a clue. Inside the door. To look for a clue to the murder. So it's suddenly a murder mystery. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching. And this is where it turns into a poem. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. And suddenly it's a poem. Is this like about a breakup or something? Shot through the heart. And you're to blame, baby. I write poems about your... That just fell flat. But what is this? I'll have to ask her what the heck this is. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Especially on something like this. I don't even know what this is. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be pretty powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? What was the inspiration behind this one? I gotta tell you, reading a visual novel is actually more difficult than it may seem. Like, with no practice, this is my first time doing something like this with this much reading, and it's quite a challenge. What was the inspiration behind this one? And I noticed that a lot of people just kind of give up halfway through and they just like, whatever they say the first time, they just let go. But me, I see, what was the inspiration behind this one? And I say something else, and I'm like, that's not right. You gotta say exactly what it says on the page. Which, you know, some people, even voice actors don't do. In my Stalker playthrough, which I don't know if I'll be putting it before this one or if they'll be coming up at the same time, the voice actor for the main guy you talk to, the merchant, he messes up about like 5 times. But that doesn't change what he says. I mean, what he says is basically the same as what's written. But it doesn't matter because it's like, it's what he's saying that matters. And like here, if I were to say... But here, like if I'm to say, was that the inspiration behind this one? That completely changes the sentence. I don't know where I'm getting with this anymore. I started somewhere, then I moved somewhere else, and now I'm here, and I don't know where I was. I don't know. Like when you're doing this kind of monologue, without someone to like guide you through your own thoughts, you kind of get muddled up. Anyway, I'm sorry for taking up your time with that monologue. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Okay. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. Oh, man. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. It's almost like they feel the exact same way about me. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Not the worst place for your eyes to land. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Wow, I blasted through them and they're all still sharing each other's. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. I should have expected that from these two, because, like, the writing difference between them is so drastic. What's with this language? Yeah? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... Game crash. Did the game crash? Oh, what? What happened? Oh, maybe my mouse is flipping out again. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean to say that you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, that's not nice either. Jeez. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, then I would have asked someone who actually liked it. That's not a good way to go about things. You gotta ask people who do and don't like what you're doing. Like, if I only asked people who did like what I was doing on YouTube, my YouTube channel would be completely terrible. Which people did, by the way. She looks at me. What? I didn't say that. Sayuri liked it. Of course she liked it. And Sparky did too. I guess I'd be Senpai. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Geez, this is a clash of the minds right here. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Dude, she just called your poem not inspiring! And Sparky liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Dude, I'm impressed by everything here. Everything in this room impresses me. Like, you can't bring that up as a point. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh. Eh? That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sparky-senpai appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sparky-senpai started showing up. Oh. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! It's harder to do two voices at once. Here, I'll try to edit together. Editing magic! This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Sparky-senpai, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sparky-senpai. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sparky-senpai? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... Okay, now let's be honest here. First of all, there's a lot of thought going into this. I was just going to do like... But no, there's a lot of thought going into this. First of all, my character doesn't like Sayori apparently, so I can't let my character do something against the character's development, which is help me, Sayori. Also, Yuri's poem, while I found it very nice, it did seem to use a lot of words to say something not very meaningful, which is nice for a poem, but still, I mean, the way that Natsuki used such simple words to convey a large and broad meaning, it impressed me just a little bit more than Yuri's deep, meaningful pile of something. So that's why I'm choosing what I did, what I will, right here. Which is Natsuki, of course. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. She said after asking the person who just joined yesterday. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah! Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Da? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. Yeah, I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Sparky-senpai. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayuri and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's what you're gonna apologize for? Jeez, that's all. Natsuki looks away, almost avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Sparky. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. If you guys can see my mouth, I hope you can for some parts, but for some parts, like, I don't know if my mouse is visible and if it's ruining the atmosphere or anything. There's still some time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chanting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book, or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is friendship. It's having fun. Oh. I was close. Hahaha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayuri. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. Dang it. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Chicks galore. Sorry. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. So, Sparky, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something different. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Sparky. Sparky-senpai, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't say I'm not enjoying it either. That's not to say I can't say I enjoy it. Sayuri. Sayuri. About what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sparky, it's nice that I get to spend It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Aw. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Just... sigh. He doesn't even, like... Just pull the quotes off that, dude. Just... no. Sigh. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Poem time! Okay, do we want to go for the same girl? Or do we want to go for girl number 2? No, wait, she's girl number 2, she's girl number 3, right? No, she's girl number 1, she's girl number 2. Right, Yuri is girl number 1, from what I remember. I think we should stick with the same girl. So, Clouds. Wrath, Kawaii again, I guess. Fantasy? Yay! I didn't want to go with bubbles again. That's too easy. Chocolate. Shoot. Just two description. Silly. Shoot. Too silly. Anime. Yes. That one was easy. That's too descriptive. Hop. Yes. Parfait. Yes. Gotta put some, like, personal touch in there. Kitty, of course. Because who doesn't love kittens? Determination. Where are the gamers here? Anybody who knows... What's it called? Undertale. Anybody who knows Undertale would choose that one. Too much atmosphere. Email, like lazy. That's probably gonna be the Sayuki. Gosh darn, I'm so terrible with names. Flying. No, dang it. Now I gotta pick another one for Yuri. Rainbow. Dang it! Fluffy. There we go. Intellectual. Okay. Let's get another one for her. Extreme. Yes. And then Kisu. Chu. Twirl. Perfect. Okay, I just need to get through 2 more with her jumping. Boop. Yes. Boop. Booper duper. Bunny. Yes. And, alright, there's 20, not 19. Tenacious, clumsy, bed. Okay, clumsy and bed are going to be Sayuki. Misery, family are most. Fireflies. Dang it! It's so tough. So tough to guess. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sparky. Yo, Sayuri. Sayuri, not Sayuki. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. You calling her simple, dude? Dude, that's not cool. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Okay. Come on, dude. I'm hungry. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Looks at the one I'm trying to impress. What's her name? History. Let's look in our history together. Shoot! I can't remember her name. But you know that one. I have my reasons. Looks at her. Why don't we have a look at your purse, Sayori? What? Yeah? Why that? All of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. No, I'm confused. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out in her finger. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. Right. She just wanted an excuse to walk around. I see where he's going. I got him now. He can see right through her. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the clubroom. Objection! Suddenly it's like Phoenix Wright in here. So, either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you're playing convenient to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so, that leaves only one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? Eh? Every time. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh, you guys are so funny. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sparky Senpai to let me borrow some money. Don't let me get involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Dang. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. That's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to expect the revolution. Revolution? Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's just a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some credit. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pow! Dang! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Dang! What was... Eh? A cookie? Gotta say, not the worst thing to be smacked in the face with. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayuri hugs the cookie. Such a... Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayuri suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. Bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. How many times have I said something and then it comes up in the game? Dang. I really like this game. I can't wait for it to turn all dark and horrifying. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. What a douche. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Wait. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Let's not blush. Hey, don't you be blushing on me for no reason. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Well, if you add me into that mix, then all of your desirability levels just go straight down the drain. That's true. Jeez, Sayuri, you didn't have to agree with me. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Wham! Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Why me? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano in study hall? That sounds like a fun study hall. Piano? I was in a where you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. What? I would love to hear you play piano, honestly. But don't look at me to save you in this situation. I'm not the one for that. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Wait. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? Something weird happened in the last 30 seconds. I give some weird reactions to their comments, and then the way I just said, is that so? None of it fit together. I feel like I should retry. I'm gonna retry and try and do it better. You should play something for us, Monika. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? There we go. That actually sounded normal, not whatever the heck I was thinking. I don't even know what I was thinking. I kind of blink out when I'm doing YouTube videos, to be honest. Sometimes when I get done, I think back and I'm like, what did I just record? Honestly, it's so weird when I'm recording. It's like I just phase into the game I'm playing, and I like don't even think about what I'm saying or what I'm doing, and then I come back on and I'm like, that was interesting. I wonder what I did. And then when I'm editing, I'm like, wow, I'm actually entertaining. In that case, I won't let you down, Sparky. Monica smiles sweet. Quit doing that pose! I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to live out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Somehow? How big are these cookies? Like Eileen's Colossal Cookies, or just like what you find at your school cafeteria? Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Natsuki. ... It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Shoot. I was ready for this. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I am. You should see my library. They're really dirty and messed up. I really wish I had the hands of like a girl, because then I could read books without tearing them apart. With just the way I hold things, I tear books and things apart just by holding them. It's terrible. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. So is she saying, like, accusatory Monica, or is she surprised Monica? Did you move my Monica? Yeah, she's accusatory. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to reorganize a bit. You gotta hate when people reorganize without you asking them to, or even wanting to. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, like the whole right side is empty. They're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall over there. See, like right there, how am I supposed to tell what Sparky Senpai is thinking? Like, is it, Natsuki, or is it, Natsuki? How am I supposed to tell? In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. I just said that. There's a stool on the wall over there. There's a stool on the wall over there. Redundancy. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Height difference. It's like... just a bit. I mean... I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops into the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah wah! Wah wah! It's Waluigi. Wah wah wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. There he goes again, saying sigh. Just sigh! Dude, Sparky, just sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it... Oh no. Not a computer... No! Don't ever use those to stand on. That is a bad idea. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. She's gonna learn her lesson pretty soon. Ish. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. This isn't gonna end well. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. just gonna watch this world burn. I was trying to make a reference to Batman there, but it kinda sounded grim. Aha! There we go! See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Ah! Wah! Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can't you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I held the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Okay, no, it might not be so bad. I can almost see up her skirt. Gah! I forced myself to turn away. But then I realized that I can't read unless I'm actually reading. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ooh, heavy. Hey, Sparky. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Huh? But then I'll have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Oh no. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. No, what are you looking at? You trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up. Go away. Get up. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Fanatically or frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Crash! Why did it say crash if I could hear the crash? The full force... Oh, shoot. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms against me. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, gross! Rude. I mean, come on. Jeez, I'm right here, you know. Under you. Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself onto her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly appears in. Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? This is exactly what you can expect if you put your manga on the top shelf. Don't go to getting ideas, guys. No, just put it on the bottom shelf. Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez! Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. Hey, I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. Especially considering the position I'm in. With books on my face. What did you do anything for? I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. With her, at least. But with Natsuki, it's a completely different story. Oh no! My... Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding up one of the books that are scattered on all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Or wait, asterisk sob, asterisk. Natsuki? Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I suddenly think that there's a lot more behind these books than first meets the eye. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. Oh no, so it's not the books. It's me. She hates me. I wrote that poem for her. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to... Jeez. Intense. Come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so that I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounded really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice was the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Hahaha. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I had set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up? If you insist. God, I hate this manga. just silently, Sparky Senpai hates the... Okay. So I think that's a good enough place to stop. I probably should have stopped it midway through if I wanted to keep dramatic tension or something. But, you know, I think this is a good enough place to stop. So I'll give you guys your subscriber image of the day. It's going to be a random image of this game that I find off of the internet. Spoilers or no spoilers, it's just going to be there. I really hope... Actually, I don't really care if it's spoilers or not. Then again, I mean, like, that would kind of ruin it for the Let's Play, wouldn't it? If it was personal, I would just let it fly, but I'm gonna try to find something that doesn't have spoilers. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try and find a random image of one of the characters of this game, including the main character. Random image. Subscriber image of the day? Wha-pow! And all of you subscribers, there's your subscriber image of the day. And all of your non-subscribers, you get to look at that image and wish you had that image. So thank you everybody so much for watching. And until next time, get psyched everybody. See ya.
3.1415926535897932384626433832795028841697950288419716939937510510.